of Indian corporate law. So I'll start from the second chapter of Indian corporate law. So before going further, so let us have a small quiz. So guess the personality. Can you tell me the person in the screen? Anyone? You can unmute and tell me the person's name, or you can type in the chat box. No one? Oh, sorry. It's the name of this personality is Ajim Premji, and his company is Wipro. And second person, can you guess this one? Anyone? Am I audible right? No response. This person is Anil Agarwal. His business is Vedanta Resources, a finance company. And the third person, can you guess this one? So he is Shiv Nadal, and he is the founder of HCL company. I'm very sad to know that no response for any of these things. At least this one, can you guess the person's name here?
Anil Ambani.
Fine, at least now I
Mukesh
heard,
Ambani.
at least I heard some name. It is Mukesh Ambani, Rashmi, and I heard the voice of Razina. So thank you. So here it's Mukesh Ambani, and can you please tell me the business of this person? Mukesh Ambani's business.
He is Reliance company.
Okay, very good. So
There.
Reliance company.
Then so country.
So can you guess this person? So he's yes Gopalakrishnan, and his company is Axillary Ventures. So this company is going to fund the new ventures, new startup businesses. And these two persons, can you guess? Of course, here's a link for you that belongs to the company Flipkart. Can you guess these two persons? Fine. Sachin Bansal and Vinny Bansal. So these two persons are the founders of Flipkart in India. So, dear students, so at least now start, and you should acquire some knowledge of commerce world. So what's going on, or the company's name, their founder, their CEO. So these things that you should acquire. Otherwise, so it will become more of bookish things than commerce information. So hope you will start now. And so while we are studying all these means, so there is some important thing. And before starting further, so I'd like to tell you the story of this Flipkart. So uh, Flipkart, if you search in Wikipedia, it will give these informations. So here, Flipkart is a private company, and uh, the major thing is, of course, founded in 2007, 14 years ago. So just in a 14 years, so it acquired a lot of other businesses and 30,000 employees in the year 2016, and it's much more than this. And revenues you can search here. In the year 2019, the revenue is 6.1 billion US dollar. So, and of course, you should know one more thing, that is Kalyan Krishnamurthy is the present CEO. So, how is this possible only in 14 years? So, if you search for a success story of Flipkart, so you can see, so this Sachin Bansal and Binny Bansal are the co-founders of Flipkart, and they were graduated from IIT Delhi only in 2005. So, left Amazon company in 2007. Means after completing their graduation, they joined Amazon company. They worked there for 2 years. So within 2 years, they left their company. And so these two persons are not any relatives. ಈ ಇಬ್ಬರು ಪರ್ಸನಾಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಅವ್ರು ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂಥ ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಅವ್ರ ಅಮೆಝಾನ್ ಕಂಪನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಅಟ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ ದೇ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್, ಅಂಡ್ they decided to leave the company and they wanted to start a new company, Flipkart. And at that point of time, their business or their capital was just 4 lakh rupees. And they started the business by selling books in online. So their business started with selling books online. So in 2009, actually they started the business. But before that, there are a lot of struggles to collect capital or to collect the employees. So of course, first employees, first sale, and the first thing in our life matters a lot. So like that, their first employee was called some name Chandra, and he was located in far states. But they struggled to deliver the books to him. And first sale, and their first employee was a little interesting. They have appointed a person of chain smoker just because of the things that he know how to operate the computers. So now the complete opposite positions to Flipkart company, that they can appoint anybody they really want. So if they wish to appoint, they can, otherwise they not. But the first employee they appointed was very interesting. So just he knows to how to operate the computer. For that reason, they appointed that person. So with all this struggle, and again they struggle to collect the capital. So they struggled. That means they convinced, they failed to convince their friends, their families, and after a lot of struggles, they collected the capital and they started a small business. So at the initial stage, it was not an easy task for them, but the current position, of course, it's amazing achievement in 14 years. Of course, not everything becomes success. Even now, there are some failures with Flipkart, and they are facing the same thing. So they have introduced, they have acquired Mind 360. So it is online music app, but because of some reasons, recording piracy, they filed here, and Pay Zippy. So before starting their own subsidiary, Phone Pay. So before acquiring Phone Pay, they started their own app, Pay Zippy. Again, the failure. And Flipkart app. After introducing Flipkart app, they wanted to turn every customers to app. ಅವರು ಆಪ್ ಅನ್ನು ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ನಂತರ ಅವರು ಫೋನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೀವು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಫ್ಲಿಪ್ಕಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ ದೇ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಟರ್ನ್ ಇಟ್ ಟು ಆಪ್. ಎವ್ರಿ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸ್ ಅವರು ಆಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿಯೇ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅವರು ಫ್ಲಿಪ್ಕಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಪ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಬಟ್ ಅಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟೈಮ್, ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ದ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್, ಸೊ ಅವ್ರು ಅಲ್ಲಿಯವರೆಗೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಯಾವುದೇ ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೋರರ್ ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಫ್ಲಿಪ್ಕಾರ್ಟ್ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆರ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಿತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ಈ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, ಆ್ಯಪಲ್ಲಿಯೇ ಹೋಗಿ ಅವರು ಆರ್ಡರ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಹಾಕಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ, ಸೊ ದೇ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಲಿಟಲ್ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್. At that point of time, they lost a lots of customers. So of course there are many such failures. So the promoters are facing such loss. Of course, uh, the founders of these two persons of Flipkart, of course, now the major portion is acquired by Walmart, and uh, and the 77% was acquired by Walmart. So this is how a company starts. So uh, and the promoter's part is play a major role in any success of a company. So here we are going to start formation of a company. Chapter second, formation of a company. So as the name indicates, the formation means so the process of starting a company. So process of starting a company and uh, uh, making it growing. So as like a child, so company also having its own stages. So here the company is having the various stages like promotion, incorporation, and commencement. For a private company, so there are only three stages: promotion stage, incorporation stage, and commencement stage. So, promotion. So, as the name indicates, it's before giving birth to a ಕಂಪನಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪನಿಗೆ ಅದು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೊದಲು ಇರುವಂತ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಪ್ರಮೋಷನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್. ಆಕ್ಚುಯಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ there are lot of efforts to start a company. So these efforts are considered in promotion stage. And the second one, incorporation stage. So this is the stage of giving existence to company. That means ಕಂಪನಿಯ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಲೀಗಲ್ ಎವಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಇನ್ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಷನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೇವೆ. ಸೊ ಕಂಪನಿ ಆಕ್ಚುಯಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೊದಲಿನ ಎಫರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಏನಿರ್ತದೆ, ಸೊ ದೋಸ್ ಎಫರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ರಮೋಷನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್. And after these two stages, so here we have commencement stage. So in this stage, the actual work of the company will start. Actual work of the company, actual business of the company will start in this stage, commencement stage. So in private company, so we have three stages: promotion, incorporation, commencement. So in case of incorporation, is the process of giving birth, legal birth to the company, and before that is considered as promotion stage, and after such legal birth of the company, so we are going to call as commencement stage. But for public company, so apart from promotion, incorporation, commencement stage, so they have to undergo one more stage called subscription stage. So in this subscription stage, so public company is going to acquire the fund from general public. So private company indicates the funding of the company is not by general public. So private company ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಜನರಲ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಈ ಕಂಪನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ನೀವು ಫ್ಲಿಪ್ಕಾರ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೈವೇಟ್ ಕಂಪನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ತಗೊಂಡ್ವಿ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜನರ ಫಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ 2 to 3 or 4 to 5 ಮೇಜರ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್, ಆ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅದರ ಹೋಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ 77% ವಾಲ್ಮಾರ್ಟ್ ಹತ್ರ ಉಂಟು, remaining 23% is with the major players. So major players ಹತ್ರ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಆ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕಂಪನಿಯ ಶೇರ್ಸ್. ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೈವೇಟ್ ಕಂಪನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೇವೆ. ಬಟ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಕಂಪನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ, ಸೊ ಜನರಲ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕಂಪನಿ. ಕಂಪನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಜನರಲ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಯಾರು ಕೂಡ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಕಂಪನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೇವೆ. general public are going to invest in company. So for that reason, so after giving legal birth to company, so there comes subscription. So in this subscription stage, so public companies are going to collect the amount from general public. So subscription. So subscriptions means the payment received from the general public. So in public company, so this stage is incorporated after incorporation stage. After giving legal birth to company, the general public are going to invest in company. So this stage is called subscription. So investing in a public company means the company has to issue prospectus. So general public has to subscribe for the shares and the company has to make allotment, and all these process will take place in subscription stage. So in a public company, there are four stages in the formation of a company: promotion, incorporation, subscription, and commencement. So here you can find the differences. In case of private company, it's only three stages: promotion, incorporation, and commencement of business. So directly after giving legal birth to business, they can start their business. But in public company, they have to wait. After incorporation stage, after giving legal birth to company, so they have to collect the fund from the general public. Only after this stage, they can start their business. So let us start with the stages one by one. The first one, promotion stage. So it's the process of planning and organizing finances of the business enterprise under the corporate form. So here, planning and organizing finances. So majorly the finances. So planning regarding the business. So I hope ನಿಮ್ಮ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಿ. ಆ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಆ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸಿನ ನೇಚರ್ ಹೇಗೆ, ಅದರ ಓನರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಹೇಗೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಫಿನಾನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಅದರ ರೆವಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಹೇಗಿರ್ತದೆ, ಅದರ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಪ್ರಾಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟಸ್ ಗಳು ಏನು. So all these things should be planned. So this planning process is considered as promotion stage. That is process of planning and organizing. But it's majorly focused on finance. So whether it is viable project or not. So this should be analyzed under the corporate form. So with the background of corporate, these things should be decided. And deciding all these things are considered under promotion stage. Again, the major player comes under the promotion stage is promoter. So promoter means one who moves the idea of forming a company. So here moves means who generates, one who dreams for a new business. So is called as promoter. And along with the dream or idea, he has to do necessary preliminary work incidental to the formation of company. ನನಗೆ ಆಸೆ ಉಂಟು ಹೊಸ ಕಂಪನಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಕೂಡ ಉಂಟು, ಬಟ್ ನಾನು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ಎಫರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹಾಕದೇ ಇದ್ರೆ ಆ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಗೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಟು ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ in order to convert this business idea into a business, so he has to do necessary preliminary work. So he has to analyze the thing and he has to decide whether this project is viable or not, and all these incidental or the associated work with the formation of company that he has to do. The persons who think of forming a company and take necessary steps in the formation. He has to do a lot of work with the formation of company. He has to prepare all the documents, he has to get the permission and from the government, and he has to collect all the resources, and all these works are incidental or in association with the formation of company, and promoter has to do this work. ಹಾಗೆ ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ವರ್ಕ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ದಟ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಮೋಟರ್. Promoter, one who moves the idea of forming a company and does all the preliminary work in association with the formation of company. So promoter is a major part of your syllabus. So here there will be a section C question on promoter, his duties, his functions, and all. So promotion stage, we have a definition, that is section 2 subsection 69 of Companies Act 2013 defines the promotion stage as given here. As a person who has been named as such in a prospectus. So promoter is a person who has been named as such. So whose name is identified as promoter in prospectus. So here prospectus. So prospectus means the document issued by the company to general public for investing in their shares. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಂಪನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕಂಪನಿ ಒಂದು ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ಜನರಲ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ಗೆ. ಅಂತ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಾಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೇವೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಯಾರ ನೇಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೇವೆ ಪ್ರಮೋಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಅವರನ್ನ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಮೋಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೇವೆ. ಪ್ರಾಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟಸ್ ಆರ್ is identified in the company in annual returns referred in a section 92. For example, if it is a private company, it's not going to collect the fund from general public. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಜನರಲ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಇಂದ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಫಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ. ಅಂತ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಬರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ ಸಚ್ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಆನ್ಯುವಲ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ಸ್ ರೆಫರ್ ಟು ಇನ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ 92. ಕಂಪನಿಯ ಆನ್ಯುವಲ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಏನ್ ಸಬ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಆ ಆನ್ಯುವಲ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಮೋಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಯಾರ ನೇಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರನ್ನ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಮೋಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೇವೆ. The promoter is a person whose name is specified in the prospectus or in a company annual returns. And the second one, who has control over the affairs of company directly or indirectly as a shareholders or director or otherwise. So if he has the control over the affairs of company directly or indirectly in the form of shareholder or in the form of director or in any other way, in accordance of whose instruction the board of directors are accustomed to act. So before starting a company, so the first directors are appointed by the promoters, and in accordance or according to the instruction of this promoter, they has to act. So for that person, so in accordance of whose direction or whose instruction the board of directors are accustomed to act, this person is called as promoter. So promoter is a person whose name mentioned in the prospectus or in a company annual returns, who has a control over the company in the form of shareholders, directors or otherwise. And the third one, according to his direction, board of directors are accustomed to act. So this is the definition given according to section 269 of Companies Act 2013. And of course, today's class assignment is to collect one promotion story and record it in your voice and submit in Google Classroom. Course, so these success stories or promotion stories are very much motivational. ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪನಿಯನ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅದರ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡಿ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ಇಂದ ತಗೊಂಡು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಬರೆಯೋದಂತಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸರ್ಚ್ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ 3 ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ಸ್. ನೀವೊಂದು 2ರಿಂದ 3 ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದರ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ, ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ದಟ್ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ವಾಯ್ಸ್. ನಿಮ್ಮ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಸಬ್ಮಿಟ್ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಗೂಗಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮ್. ಸೊ ಯಾವುದು ಕೂಡ ಆಗ್ಬಹುದು, ಯಾವುದೋ ಕಂಪನೀಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಬಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಕಂಪನೀಸ್, it would be more better, because these success stories or maybe failure stories, but it will motivate us a lot. Because ನಿಮ್ಮ graduation ಮುಗಿದ ನಂತರ, so if you start a new business, I'll be very much pleased to know. English or Kannada, so of course any language is fine, because I'm happy to see your last assignment. Yogesh has submitted assignment on IPL and another person on Ferrari, and different scams I comes to know, because if it is in your voice, so at least ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕೆಲಸಗಳ ಮಧ್ಯೆ at least you will listen to those stories. I'll be very pleased to know those things. So just record within 5 minutes. ನಿಮ್ಮ 5 minutes ಒಳಗಡೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟೋರಿಯನ್ನು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ and submit in Google Classroom. So hope you understood these concepts, and we'll see the rest of the concept in the next upcoming classes. Thank you for watching. Take care and happy learning. So before winding class, I'd like to say one more thing. ಈ ವರ್ಷದ ಮಳೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. So of course, it's the right time to plant a tree. So at least ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇರುವಂತ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಗಿಡಗಳನ್ನ ನೆಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನೀವು ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟೆಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್. ಈ ಟಾಸ್ಕ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟೆಡ್, ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಎ ಟ್ರೀ. ನೀವು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಅಥವಾ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಕೂಡ ಈ ಟಾಸ್ಕ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ. ಬಟ್ ಈ ವರ್ಷ ಕೂಡ ಆ ಟಾಸ್ಕ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿ. ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಎ ಟ್ರೀ ಯಾವುದು ಕೂಡ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಹಾಗಂತ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಬಳ್ಳಿಯನ್ನ ನೆಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಟಾಸ್ಕ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಅಥವಾ ಏನು ಟೊಮೊಟೊ ಗಿಡವೋ ತುಳಸಿ ಗಿಡವೋ, ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ದ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಬಟ್ ದ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ದ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್, ನೀವು ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಹಣ್ಣಿನ ಗಿಡವೋ ಅಥವಾ ಮರ ಆಗುವಂತ ಗಿಡಗಳನ್ನು ನೆಟ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎ ಲಾಂಗರ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್, ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಎ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ and motivate others to join your stream. So if you have any doubts, you can ask. Otherwise, I'll wind up the class. Of course, there are many steps in the promotion stage. So those things that we'll see in the next class. Time is running out. If you want to ask anything, you can ask.